Hi crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner. And welcome to tonight's Facebook Live class, or of course, if you find it later, I'm going to refresh my computer while I chat you up. If you find it later, the tutorial on, what is this box called? Diagonal Flip Open Box. It's really, really cute. Okay, let me see if this, let me try it one more time. So anyway, happy Monday. It's always fun to hang out with you guys on a Monday night. Ooh, sorry, that was a punch. Rolling over. All right, there I am. All right, we are in business now. So welcome. As I said, I'm Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and we're here in the Crafty Corner. And tonight we are going to make a diagonal flip open box. It's really cute. I was looking for something fun to make for this class tonight. And I found a box. I think it was on the Paper Pixies website, and it was little though. It was like less than 2 wide and I don't know, 2 and something long. And I thought, and it had this diagonal opening, which I was like, oh, I haven't seen that one before. But then I needed it bigger, and I'll show you why. So I played with the numbers, and you're gonna laugh. I'm gonna show you a whole bunch of boxes and give you some tips in case you wanna make one in a different size. You can totally do that. Hello, Debbie, welcome. So, I hope what you need, if you're going to craft along with me, you really only need 2 pieces of paper. I told you to make them 6 by 6, but we're going to trim them down just a little. So you need some kind of trimmer. Ta-da! And if it's a trimmer scorer, even better. Or you can have a trimmer and a scorer. Or you can have a trimmer and a ruler and a bone folder. We can make it work. So you'll need that. And then if you want to have decorative things, of course you can add them. Although I am gonna, I was like not gonna teach you like do the stamping part, but let's see if I can show you the bunny this way. Look at this cute bunny, that way, that I made. I saw this bunny, I think it was a children's book picture of a black and white bunny, and it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. And so I decided to experiment and see if I could make a black and white bunny, and I did. So I was excited, so I'm going to share that with you. All right, so we have a few friends here. So I'm going to wait just a minute to start, but I'm going to tell you about my to-go classes and give you a quick sum up of that. So I'm going to put you down at the desk, and we're going to take a look. Okay, so to-go classes, we have hold on, what is going on here? All right, we're gonna hope this works because it's saying that something's going on with my Wi-Fi. So let's hope if it starts skipping, I'm gonna cry. Anyway, so let's look. So the butterfly bouquet set is available now, and the bonus that you can order is the DSP, which I did use on a couple of these boxes. These 2 special DSPs are only available while supplies last until May 3rd. This big bundle will be in the new annual catalog. Oh, it's so silly. All I have to, it's so silly how excited we get about new craft things. It really is. But it just might be like if you get excited about new shoes or new Legos or new watches or new watch bands. I met someone who was really excited about watch bands. So whatever it is, I get excited about new craft things. Okay, there we go. So anyway, I'm offering, if you order the full Butterfly Brilliance collection using the host code, you have to use this host code. And today's the cutoff day, or it could be, in the night. That would be fine too. If you order that, I will give you the cardstock to make these cards. Like the cardstock will be ready, and hold on, one of these is not. This is part of Just Cards. I'm like, one of these is not included. Something is wrong. This is a really cute card though. This I'll be promoting Just Cards. That's coming up in a couple weeks. But I'll give you the cardstock and the PDF so that way you'll know how to cut your DSP and which things I used for these cards. So I just wanted to let you know that. And if you want, there also is like a full service class, which includes a roll of ribbon, a roll of gilded gems, a pack of gilded gems, plus the cardstock and half a pack of the paper. So if you want to know more, look under events on Facebook or send me a quick message and I'll help you out. And then the last business before we start is the spring banners, the spring bunny banners. I have 1 kit left. I will start working on them. I've ordered the supplies. I have this paper, but I had to order the chipboard and some other paper I need to finish it off. So I have one kit left. So there we go. Okay, so that's the to-go classes. Let's move all that out of the way. And let's get down to business and talk about these cute little boxes. So let me show you all my boxes. Is that all? I feel like there's more. No, I guess that's all. Okay, well here's the boxes that we're gonna make. So, always do a practice box. And of course, sometimes your practice box comes out beautiful and then your next box is not so much. So there's that. So I think it's cute because it plays with two colors. And if you use DSP, you get that in the design. It's a nice little square box. Okay, so I made this box. And then I realized if you made it with 6x6, we couldn't use DSP for the lid if you wanted to use 6x6 DSP. This is the celebration paper, that freebie paper. I'm going to use that. So then I redid it where the bottom, because what you want is the bottom slightly smaller. So here's where I'm going to tell you why we're not going to make the top a full 16th bigger all the way around. But isn't this butterfly? This is that butterfly paper. Isn't that pretty? So I made that one. So those two were practice. And then I made the one that's official. Ta-da! Which fits perfectly. Nice little box. It flips up. I've got a pretty butterfly on it, right? It's decorative. It looks really cute. Okay. And then today when I got home from work from the yoga studio, I thought, oh my goodness, I need to make these spring boxes. And so I did. This is in color DSP, but it's the new one that's coming. It was the special if you joined my team, you could have got that for free. But this is why I made the boxes this size, because look, this fits perfectly. Do you guys like these? Shortbread rounds and my Earl Grey tea. It's my favorite. And I thought, wouldn't that be a cute little gift and to send to someone or give to someone? So I wanted to make it fit that. So that's why, and I could have made it a rectangle more than a square because there is room, but I thought I'd be, make sure it just fit. And yes, I put this on the wrong way. I don't know what happened. And isn't this cute? Look at this little chick. He is so adorable. He looks very saucy to me. For some reason, he reminds me of Boss Baby or Baby Boss. I don't know, that animated little thing. And so he's so cute. And then I made a pretty one with flowers. That one I put on the right way. And using this, I guess you call it retired paper, but I got a lot of it. So I'm going to use it to make a whole bunch of little spring boxes. So we are going to make a box. All right, I made my little template here. I like this because it looks like a spaceship. Okay, so what will matter? Okay, let's do it one piece at a time. So if you already have a 6x6, that's your bottom. We are actually going to cut it to 5 and 15/16. All right, so having this kind of trimmer works really well. And that is literal. Let me get this up here. I don't normally like 16ths, but sometimes you need them. So each of the lines is a 16th. 2 lines is an 1/8. 4 lines is a 1/4. Look at this. We never thought we were going to need all that math, but we do. So 15/16 is that one little line under the 6, okay? So we need to cut this to that size. Okay, so we're going to cut a little sliver off of both sides. And that's why I didn't want you to cut that in advance in case you didn't know what a 15/16 was or you wanted to confirm. And then you've got these 2 little slivers. You're going to get rid of those. Okay, now on your top piece, and you know what? I did mean to make one more. I was going to make one, lost the boxes, you could make it with 2 cardstocks. They could be the same or different. And then you could cut DSP for the top and maybe the front and the back or something. That could be fun, but I did not do that, so I don't have measurements for that. But for the top, let me show you this. One way needs to be the same size, 5 with 15/16. But the other way needs to stay at 6. But what you need to remember is where that is for you. So if it's directional, like the butterflies, that actually kind of helped because I knew which way it was, but I'm going to show you what I came up with as a way to do it. Okay, I really don't care. Do I care? This goes, okay. No, I don't really care. Randomly I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so one of them I'm going to cut down. All right, so that is my 5 and 15/16. So this is my short side. So I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to put an X in the top corner to tell me that that's my long side. Okay, so put an X in the top corner of your long side. Your piece that is, did I put it on the wrong side? Long side, yes. So this is 6 inches long. Okay, now the scoring is easy. On both pieces, you score at 1.5. So if you wanted to make this box less deep or deeper, depending on your measurements, and if you're using DSP, don't push real hard, because sometimes it will tear the DSP. Not so much with the big scorer, but this little one, I think sometimes I just press too hard. But if you wanted to change the size of the box, it's an easy measurement. You don't have to know, you just decide how deep you want it. And of course, you could make this a bigger. You could do it with, an 8 by 8 piece of paper. That would work. Did I do them all? Yeah. Okay. And then do your other piece. Do your bottom. Score all 4 sides at 1.5. All right. And if you make one, tomorrow morning I will take a picture of my box pile, or box, one of them, and I will post it, and it'll be really fun if you want to post yours there too. Even if you make it a couple days from now. If you watch this on YouTube or Facebook later and it doesn't happen to be Monday, what is today? March 8th. You can post it later too. I just want to see. Okay. And I did all that. Now don't get rid of your trimmer. We're going to need it one more time. Because if you look, this piece looks like a space shuttle, right? So we're going to do that piece first. So where is your X? That is your top long side. Okay. So you're going to cut the 2 top ones away. Okay, and I laugh because I was telling you before I like to cut before I fold. Now I'm thinking maybe I like to fold before I cut. I don't know if it matters because apparently I do it one way one day and one way the other day. Okay, so on the top of your long side, on the straightaway, oh, not the straightaway, the rectangle, you want that a straight cut. Okay, and actually you're going to cut them all the way out. I don't know why, but you want to make sure those cuts are straight because you're going to need those lines on your box. Okay, so cut the top 2 out on the long side, top of the long side, and I'll show you. I guess I should have showed you the Y first. Okay, so if your box is here, what we're doing is this is going in one side, and then it becomes a box, and this becomes the lid. It helps me. I'm very tactile sometimes. Like, you could draw me a picture, but I need to, like, practice it a lot of times. Okay, so we cut out the top 2. You could save those, or you could throw them away. It's up to you. Okay, then the bottom, we want to cut on the straights. I don't know why I keep saying the straightaways. That is apparently my new lingo. We want to cut the rectangles straight. I know, Patricia, aren't those animals beautiful? They are so pretty. So I'm going to use them. We are actually going to go visit my mother-in-law in North Carolina, leaving tomorrow. And so I'm going to bring a little bit to work on. We haven't seen her in over a year. And she got all vaccinated, and it's been a couple weeks. We aren't, because we're younger. We haven't had the chance yet. But I'm going to bring that, and I'm going to make a bunch of these little boxes to give as gifts and color in those cute little animals, all different ways. Okay, so then you're going to keep your rectangle one what it is, and the little squares, you're going to notch those just a little. So go from the bottom and bring them up. And you don't want a lot, but you just want a little bit of notch there. Good. Oh, wow, we got a nice full class now. All right, so I hope somebody's making this with me because that would be super fun. And if not, if you're just watching, it's okay. But I'm going to explain it slow like we're working together. Okay, so that's that part. Now we got to make it look like a spaceship. We got to get the diagonal in there. Okay, and I have to think a lot to make this happen. So what you could do is you could put a ruler from here to here and draw a line and just cut it. You could just eyeball it. I don't know that I could do that. Or if you have a trimmer like this, you're going to put one in the groove and the second in. So we're going on this diagonal from end to end. Okay, and let's hope I did it right. Otherwise, I got to do it again. I won't tell you how many times I did it last night. My husband was like, honey, are you okay? I did it right. All right, so then the other one, I find it easier just to flip it over and put that end in and this end in. So we can get that diagonal. For some reason, I like to come up from the bottom on this. I guess I'm just afraid I'm going to mess it up or something. Ta-da! Let's see, did I do it right? I did it right. Hip, hip, hooray. I don't have to redo it. Okay, so we have that. Now, we don't need our trimmer anymore. Now, we'll bring this piece in. Okay, so we're on the bottom. We have it, it's 5 15/16, 5 15/16. We scored it a 1/2 inch on all sides. We are going to cut and notch the squares. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and fold them first. And you could burnish this with your bone folder, but I think today I was just doing it with my fingers. Okay, so the squares. So that means on the part next to the rectangle, you want that to be as straight as you can get it. Okay, and then what you do is the notches are that little bit along a diagonal, and you want to do both sides. That'll just keep some of that paper from sticking out. Hold on. Okay, so on the rectangle, go straight, but then on the square, notch that out. Okay, and then flip it over and do it again. So on the rectangle, keep it straight, notch it on the square. Okay, oops, don't ask me what that was. And one more, one last one. And oops. Gee, Willy Willikers. Okay, that one just wants to go there. Okay, so now we have this, so I don't need this anymore. And I don't need my green sample anymore. Okay, so let's glue this up. So I recommend our liquid glue. Otherwise, use your Stampin' Seal Plus or your tear tape. And you know why I like this? Because you got a little more wiggle room. Okay, but we're only going to do 2 of these. So we're doing the same 2. We're doing one side of the box. Oops, sorry. Make sure I got it in there. And so we do have to hold it. We want to square that up. There we go. I've got a shadow for my hand. Okay. And then we're going to do the other side. So the glue goes here. And then we're going to square that up just like before. That's why we cut those rectangles nice and flat and straight. We're going to glue that on. Okay, now on this side, what we need, you may have to like open your tabs, is this top back flap is going to get glued to one of the flaps here. So I'm just going to lift it up and put my adhesive on it. Okay, I thought this paper looks kind of Eastery with the little circles. Okay, and then we're going to put that down, and we want to make sure it doesn't overlap. All right, see where I didn't notch it quite as well? That sticks out a little bit, but I think it'll just get absorbed in there. It'll be okay. All right, so then that goes on. Then we're going to glue these to the inside. Okay, Should I do them both at the same time? I don't know. That seems a little risky. Let's just do one. Okay, just do one. All right, I went a little wild with the glue there. We'll hold that steady. Okay, doing all right. And then we have one more to glue for the bottom. So put your adhesive in there. And then glue that. Okay, and you just gotta hold it for a couple seconds and that'll get it on there. Okay, and then I'm gonna push them from the inside. You can also, if you don't push it with your hand, you can take your bone folder, or some people will take the bottle of the glue. Okay, so now all we need to do is make our top, and it's gonna be just the same way. Those are gonna come in and we'll tuck them away. And then we're just gonna decorate it. And I'll talk to you about ribbon too. I'll show you what I was gonna do. The video I saw, and I do not know what Paper Pixie's name is. She's from Georgia. I've only seen a couple of her boxes, but I liked this shape and I had not seen that diagonal cut before, so I thought that was really neat. Okay, now, and some of our designer series paper is thicker than others, so this is like the thin paper and it works fine, but I will say a thicker one like that, the Love Always metallic one would be really cool, because a little thicker would be a little more sturdy. But I mean, this doesn't need to be an industrial box for any reason, right? Okay, and then we glue that on, and then when we close our box, ta-da! So the sides look really cute. The reason we did the one side is at 6 inches is so that it slides over just a little bit easier. Could we punch a little notch out of there? We could, but we don't really have to. It opens pretty easily. So that is your box. Now, as I was saying, she did ribbon, but I think when the ribbon is like, this ribbon is really soft. So if you did the ribbon on here, I was looking to see if I had some more hardy ribbon. Oh, but you know what? You know what? I can't use it because I need it for the bunny banner. The ribbon that would be good for this, because soft ribbon is harder to get on and off. The one that would be good would be these retiring in color ribbons. So if you're making a box out of this, because it's more sturdy, it's a little burlappy, but I don't have enough to use for this color because we're going to use it for the bunny banner. I was going to cut it to make sure I don't have to order more. I'm supposed to cut it up tonight when I watch TV just to make sure I have enough. So anyway, you could do ribbon and then do like a little tiny tag if you want. So then I decided, well, why don't I just do those circles, right? These circles are really easy. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to show you, I had this ready because this is just going to pop on there. Is that not the, oh, look at how cute that box is. Oh my goodness. But I want to show you how to make the bunny like that if you want a black and white bunny. You could also do a brown and white bunny like this. So here is a, and again, okay, it's not the most perfect coloring ever, but here is a little mini tutorial of how to get a little two-tone bunny like that, because I thought it was super cute. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. Okay, so what we need, will that fit? Let's see. So I did the 2-inch for the white and then the 2 1/4 inch for the black. You could use dies, you could use a different shape. Oh, our bunny will, okay, it will certainly fit in there. All right, so I'm gonna stamp my bunny in Memento because I'm gonna use my alcohol markers. So you always wanna remember that. If you're using alcohol markers, stamp your bunny in Memento. Okay, and if you're done with the box, it's totally okay. If you don't watch this last part, I don't mind. I never mind. I want you to be happy with what you're crafting and craft what you like. Okay, I do give this a second to dry. And while we do that, so I was doing these with the, oops, it's not attached, with the white, but then I thought that the pink looked nicer. And that Welcome Spring, oh, I didn't even show you the stamp set. It's this Springtime Joy. And I know Patricia likes this one. She ordered this back when my open house was. It is a really cute set. I'm still conflicted about the very chubby lamb. I don't know why it's so woolly, but this bunny and this chick are super cute. And I like this little basket. If you like the lamb, it's okay. But I'm not sure. But anyway, now I've hopefully dried my bunny. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to zoom in just a little. Whoa. Okay. So you can see how I'm going to color that bunny. I use light and dark black. And then, oops, you need a color lifter. Okay, so you need all three. All right. Let's see. Now, hopefully I can do this under a semi-pressure situation with people watching. So I'm just going to take the dark black and lightly put it across the top. Okay. And then with light black, I'm going to fill in the ears. Now, you could do this a gray bunny. I think a gray and white bunny. I just had not seen it, and I'm pretty sure it was a picture from a children's book that I saw, or it could have been, I don't know if it was stamped. I'll have to go back and look on my phone. I save pictures of colors and images, and apparently I really like bunnies. We're going to let that sit and do the bottom. I buy little bunny figures around Easter time, right? Because they always put them in the store. But I have a lot of them. And I ordered from one of my favorite onlines. I don't know if you've ever heard of decorsteals.com. And now they have even more than what they had before. A lot of my home decor items I get from there. And it's one of those things where they send you an email every day. Sometimes I have to just delete the emails and not look. Anyway, I ordered some bunny statues from them. Okay, so if you look at this bunny, it's got, oh, you can't see it. Hold on, there we go. It's got the little triangles. So I actually started coloring too much. I'm gonna come down here and give that nose. So this bunny's gonna be a little bit different. See that nose? And then I'm gonna give this cheeks. Okay, and then I'm gonna fill it in. I was talking about bunnies so much I wasn't paying attention. And I'm gonna just go ahead and color the whole thing in those little spaces. And you can do whatever you want, and you can still kind of see where the eyes are, but we're gonna perk those eyes up in a second. And then that's gonna stay. I guess I should make that more even. Okay, and then we're gonna bring in our color lifter and start on the ears and pick a side. So what I kind of did was on this side, like kind of picture where you think the ear might be softer and more open, and you're going to color it with your color lifter. Oh, I hope you, oh, you know what? This is giving a shadow. Hold on. Let's switch sides. Okay. All right, so get that, and then do it on the other side. And I don't, oh, why am I doing that side? I'm doing the wrong side. I'm going to do it the same on the outside. Okay, and then color the edges here. And when you color the edges, they're going to get soft, and see how it fills in like a really light gray. Okay, and then I'm going to color the edges here, kind of at the bottom of the little bunny's mouth. And then where the eyes are, I'm going to go back and lighten that. And that's going to lighten those a little bit. And then you can soften the edges if you want. The color lifter can, and you'll want to, like, if I was going to do a different color, you would want to make sure and wipe it off like this until it comes out clear before you would color with another color. Okay, let's do the bottom. I don't really think I need the dark black. I used it a little, I think, but so I'm going to leave the, you know what, I'm going to do it different. I'm going to make the belly white and the edges. So I'm going to just give this some little rough edges, right? And this little bunny's going to look like that. And I'm going to make his paws black this time. Maybe black with a little white. Okay, and then I'm going to gently color in my bunny. I'm going to leave his little feet white. And so you could do this. I think you could do a really cute one with soft suede or crumb cake like this. I just thought it was really cute. So what I do sometimes too is I just Google like bunnies, and I'll get lots of bunnies and see what they look like. I've done that for flowers. you know, just to give you like colors of how things are. Okay, now let's go color lifter. And now I'm gonna come here and get the little belly. And I'm gonna come to this side. And I'm even gonna do right here, little chest, little paws, little feet. And then I'm gonna go all the way across the middle. I don't know if I've ever petted a real bunny. They're probably really soft. A friend of mine, an old yoga teacher friend, I follow her on Instagram. She has bunnies and they walk all around our house. Okay? And then take a look at her cute little bunny. So it's pretty cute. So you make it a little soft, a little white. I feel like I should make the little line of the nose a little better. There we go. All right, and then you can give the flowers, just give them a quick color, and then we're gonna punch this out and put it on. So what I did on the flowers, this is the Rococo Rose, and I'm just gonna do the edges, little tiny dots. In the dark. And then I'm just gonna color it in. And I'm gonna just color through the center and everything this time. I love the little flower wreath hairband. I think that is just the cutest thing ever. So it looks like there's a little bit of white in there. I'm thinking that that should be gray or whatever, black. I'll come add some. All right, let's see if I can do it. I did it on the other one. There's a little bit of bunny fur. Okay, and then the tiny leaves. You could just color them all one color, or you know what? Give them a dot of the darker color. Oh, awesome. If you color some bunnies like this, I want to see them, Patricia. They are really cute. Oh, look at that. All right, my eyes are better on this first one. I don't know what I did differently, and this is exactly what I did, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta show them how to color this cute little black and white bunny. I'm not really sure. Those eyes, I feel like they look a little better. Maybe that's better. Okay, and then that's all. So now all we gotta do is punch it. Punch it out. I guess I should unzoom us out because now we're like super close. Okay, punch out the bunny. And then I thought since I did the black and white that the black went really cute. So let's punch out the 2 1/4. Ah, look at that. I've got it stuck in there. Okay, that's interesting. There we go. All right, we don't need that piece. And then it looks like I did dimensionals there. Look at how cute that looks on the back. I always think that's really pretty. Look at that. Looks neat. All right, so I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. And this is going to go here. You could add a butterfly, but you know what? I forgot to do another butterfly, so I'm not going to worry about it. And then the Welcome Thing Spring. Where is my piece of Rococo Rose? All right, so the little piece that I cut off, this will punch in 2 inches. So if you want to use that, like here I did the same color, you can use that piece that's left over. I am going to stamp in my memento my Welcome Spring. Good, and then I'm just going to cut that off. Can I do it? I can do it. No, I can't do it. Who am I fooling? You think I can cut something straight? No, I'm going to use my trimmer. So I'm going to just get it as close to there as I can. And then I'm a little bit down, so I'm going to get that little sliver off. You saw I caught an edge there. See if that gets rid of that. Oh, not quite, but I don't think anybody will notice. See if I can. No, it's stuck. I'm going to keep that little dot. Okay, so now I got a cute little Welcome Spring. And then what I did to attach this to here is I just took one glue dot. Good. One glue dot. And put it at the top. And then I stuck it on here. Now you could, dude, you know what would be really cute? What if we cut this apart? Okay, so that glue dot is there. And what if we set it like this? All right, so sometimes I change my mind. I mean, we're working with a very small space here, so, you know, it depends on what you're kind of feeling. And did I put it up high? I'm going to cut that down because the welcome is smaller. And that gets rid of my little mess up. And look how cute that looks. And then I'm going to double dimensional this thing because it's a box, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to get fancy and use my black. I've got them, so I'm going to use them. Use my black dimensionals. All right, so you got two things. We got the, and now I'm going to put it on the right way. And you could add a bow, but I don't think I need to. I think that looks really pretty. So there is how to make your little diagonal box, which will hold yummy treats. It will not hold a gift card because we didn't make it long enough, but you could resize this now that I've showed you how to make it. I will give you these measurements in the comments either tonight or tomorrow, and then I will post a picture of my 3 little springy boxes. And of course you can make butterfly boxes. You can make all kinds of boxes. You can make them out of cardstock. There we go. So I have a 6-pack. That would be really cute. Like for a fun birthday, you could make a tower. What if you did like this and you put them like all different ways and then you wrapped a big bow around them? That would be really cute. They feel really nice. They're a really nice size. So anyway, this is your, I still can't remember, diagonal flip open box, and it's about 3 inches square. I'll put the dimensions in there. If you have questions, comments, requests, you need any help, let me know. I'm here to help you out. If you're interested in the butterfly little mini free class, let me know that. And I have one spring banner left, so if somebody wants that, let me know. That will go in the mail in not this Friday, but next Friday. All right, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I hope you make a little box. I'd love to see it. And I'll think of something for next Monday night. There may or may not be a Facebook Live on Wednesday and Friday because, as I said, I'm going to be out of town. So we'll see. I might get crazy and do one of them if I have something that I can make and share with you guys. But anyhow, have a great day, a great evening whenever you find this. I'm Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi. I'll see you next time. Stay crafty.